Up until now, I have been helping you understand what beliefs are, how they form, and how they hide in language. But what comes next is meant to help you work with them from the inside. So if you can stay until the hypnosis part and give yourself the chance to actually feel the shift instead of only thinking about it. Listen to this multiple times and you will begin to unlearn the things that once limited you. Because now I'm going to use metaprogramming for you. So you do not need to do anything. Just relax in the way that feels most comfortable for you right now. Metaprogramming is a way of influencing the programs that run all the other programs in your mind. And for this process, I use different techniques, similar to what is used in hypnosis. Before we begin, I will explain what is going to happen. I use spaced repetition because it is a very effective way to form new neural pathways. I use different metaphors and stories. Some are meant for your unconscious mind and some for your conscious mind. So I will be communicating with both. I use different mind programming techniques and NLP. I use hidden suggestions throughout the session, as well as some direct ones. I use a certain rhythm and tone. I also operate from a master intention that guides everything, the highest good for all, and let me only use words that heal. Now, there is a lot of happening here, and I have carefully structured this session for you. But before we begin, you may want to pause for a moment. Make yourself comfortable. Go somewhere where you will not be disturbed, because I'm going to give my full presence here. And you want to receive as much as you can. And one more thing, before we go deeper, if you stay until the end of this video, I'm also going to give you the exact writing, practice, and the core belief spells you want to repeat for 21 days. That part matters because the hypnosis helps loosen what has been stored. The writing practice helps install what you actually want to live by. In other words, one helps you release and the other helps you rebuild. Yes, this is mind programming. Yes, this is hypnosis. Yes, this will create mental and physical changes. So if you are not willing to change or not willing to be guided into this state, then do not continue from here. The first suggestion I want to give you, something I used to give all my clients, is this. I want you to hear this consciously and unconsciously. Accept only what serves you. And from this moment on, cancel everything that creates harm, even the smallest amount, even if it comes from me. If something is not purely good for you, healing, empowering. Do not take it. Do not make it your belief. A metaprogram is the program that runs all of the other programs. And for this program, I open different chakras within me so that the vibration will affect you. I also use the master intention that runs the show. The master intention is the highest good for all. And let me only use words that heal. Now, this is your time now. Maybe you want to go somewhere where you can be undisturbed if you are not already. Okay, you are not unconscious yet. So, shall we begin? The best way is to listen to this with earphones. You may want to be in a dark room or use something to cover your eyes. You can lie down and even take a blanket, or you can sit in a way that feels most relaxing to you. Now, here we are as awareness. And as awareness, you can be aware of everything, something, or nothing. Things you are not aware of do not exist for you. Even if someone says something else, even if you say that life exists without you being aware, that is still your level of awareness saying that. So nothing exists without awareness, without you. You cannot relax because there is nothing to relax. But with awareness, you can become aware of what relaxation is and how to relax more and more. The way out of slavery is to become aware that you are the master. Through you, through I, through your awareness, you create life. So as you create life, you want to intentionally create the best life from within you. Because life itself comes from you. It comes from within. And what is within is your awareness. Now here is a simple test of how you can create through your awareness. I'm asking you now to control your awareness and focus on the words you hear. Come back to the words. Focus on the words. In that sense, you are in control. And now, as you are the master, steer your awareness into relaxation. A simple example of how you make energy bend as you like it. And life show you things you want to see. Is this little practice we do together now? Take your awareness and become aware of your breath. You are breathing air in and out. Now take a deeper breath into your belly than normally, just the way you like it, and be aware. That is you who is doing this intentionally. Your body can do this automatically, and it will do this automatically. But as soon as you become aware of the breath, you give it life and energy. Now, let's see how well you have learned this. Through your awareness, notice which one of your hands feels more relaxed. I don't know, is it your left hand or your right hand? Or maybe you can relax even more with your awareness. Maybe you can feel how relaxed your face is. And I don't know if it is even possible for you to loosen it even more. And the more you become aware of relaxation, the more relaxed you feel. And the more relaxed you feel, the easier it is to become aware of your body. And it is okay if you want to move your body as you move it while you sleep as well, automatically finding better position, because your body will always find a good position for you. Of course, when you sleep, you are not necessarily aware of what is beneath you or how comfortable you feel. Because when you fall asleep, the only thing you may be aware of is that you are dreaming. But even in dreams, you can become aware that you are dreaming. And just like your thoughts, you can become aware of them, yet still you know that dreams do not just happen without a dreamer. Always remember, you are the dreamer, and the dream is something that comes from within you. And what comes within depends on what you put in. You put in happy good things, and happy good things begin to generate even in your dreams. Even in your dreams. In life, there is death and birth, just like there are thoughts that come and go. But the one who sustains them is eternal. And the space you allow is completely in your hands, in your way of seeing things. Because everything has two sides. Every bad has its good. And if you don't like something in your life, just turn it over. Now, as you listen to my voice, let's use power to imagine and go even deeper. And we can go as deep as you allow, because this is not about me. This is about how powerful you are inside your own mind. People who come to me have said that they have never experienced states like this in their whole life. And I say to them, it is not me who is doing it. It is you who is ready to go deeper than ever before. I have had meditations, mindfulness teachers, and even experienced plant medicine users say that. But as I said, it's only because you are allowing yourself to go within and access different kinds of dream states. There are physical and chemical processes happening inside of you that can create these experiences that almost feel more real than reality. But reality becomes real only when you make it real. And if you believe in hypnosis and allow it to happen, then it becomes very real for you. It happened to me as well. I wasn't a believer. One time, I didn't believe. I was kind of skeptical, but I wanted something real. I wanted to experience something miraculous. I wanted my life to be more than my limitations. I wanted something magical. The walls that I had built began to crumble when I experienced a deep state of hypnosis, like you can if you allow yourself to go with the words. I heard the hypnotist counting numbers from 127 down. And as he counted, he said, "Imagine the number I say. Maybe you can give it a color. And every time I say a new number, give it another color. Now, I want you to play with me this number game. As you relax into deeper states of hypnosis, every number I go downward, you want to double your relaxation. Can you do it? Are you sure? And when we get to the number 0, you are in hypnosis. Are you ready? Imagine the number 127. In your mind's eye, and give it a color. While you do that, I start to count down in a specific order that has a specific mathematical purpose to give you something to think about. Because sometimes relaxation happens after we let go of the things we used to hold. Before we go into deeper hypnosis, I ask you to be open to new possibilities. Because I can only open the door and hold it for you. But you are the one who walks in. Now. Let's begin your journey into hypnosis. 127. That's a number. Recall it in your memory. The color. And while we go down, double the relaxation. 120. Down. Imagine the number with a new color. Relax. 113. Down. 106. Go deeper. 99. Two. 85. 78. 71. Relax even more. 65. 40. Deeper still. 25. Almost there. 10. The last step. The door is open. Zero. Your journey begins. Let yourself drift into a land of imagination. Now, I'm going to tell you stories, and I want you to live these stories with your awareness by using your imagination, making them colorful, painting the words that I speak and living in them, like a painter who paints the most beautiful painting. And after a while, the painter steps into the painting, living in it. Just remember, as you go through this, that you are not doing this just to relax. You are learning how to work with your own consciousness. You are learning how to see what used to control you, how to stop feeding, and how to begin choosing what you allow to grow inside you. And that is why this matters so much. Because the quality of what lives in your awareness becomes the quality of the life you experience. Imagine in front of you there is good and bad. And make 2 closed doors out of these. 1 door on one side and another door on the other side. I don't know how you imagine them to be different. But the way you imagine them is perfect. Now, these 2 doors represent not only good and bad, but also add elements to them. To the good door, add opportunities. To the bad door, add limitations. Now, I do not know what is behind these doors. But soon you are going to find out. Take steps closer to the bad door, but keep it tightly closed. Go in front of the door, even closer, so you can touch it. Feel how it feels. And I'm going to ask you to put your ear to the door. Like you are listening. Now, really listen. What sounds are behind the door? There can be sounds of some kind. Maybe even familiar voices coming through. Just listen to your old limitations. What do they say? And how do they say it? And as the voices get louder, every time you hear something, stay strong, and say to everything you hear, like a mantra, cancel, cancel, cancel. Repeat the word cancel, or choose your own words to every limiting belief. Feel stronger. Ground yourself. Step away from the door. And now, yell inside the dream, enough. And listen. To the silence. Send the door away with determination. But remember, whenever you want to hear the limitations, you can become aware of them. And give them life, just like you just did. It is almost like choosing to watch a horror movie. They exist, but only in the consciousness that gives life to them. But if you give up the need to hold on to them, to keep them alive, they slowly lose their power. Just let go. Forget. And their meaning that you gave them. Soon enough, you forget them. And when this happens, all the limitations have died. Because they become part of history. And what is past is gone forever, of course. Like history, we can tell the stories again and again if we want, if we choose. But what happens if all the people start reading another book, a different story, a different history? Because in the end, it is just a story we tell ourselves. What would happen if we collectively started to believe that we are here to have fun, explore, discover new things, create something beautiful? And live by the idea that sharing is caring. How would you write your own history to your inner child? What kind of world would it be? Now, imagine a part of your unconscious that is creative, floating in front of you. I don't know how you see it or how it appears to you or how it makes you feel. But I know it can take any shape, any form that comes to your mind. Look at it. Get to know it. Maybe you say hello or something else. I don't know. But in a moment, I want you to give it a job, a task. Your creative part is quick and it always knows what is best for you to create And right now, give it a task to go and write a new history for you. And for humanity. Why not? In your own way. Communicate this to it. Maybe show it your timeline. And also give it another timeline that represents all of humanity. And give both to this creative part. Now, as we continue our journey, send your creative part away. It knows what to do. With this task, to rewrite history by filling it only with things that inspire you to fully live as a divine being. As a child of miracles, as a person of wonder. And as it goes, we move to the other door. Do you remember? The door of good. The door of pleasant. The door of opportunities. The door of possibilities. The door where every wish that is good for you can become real. No matter how big or small, summon this door, if you haven't, in front of you now. While your unconscious mind is already doing the work. Replacing your old history with a better one. First, acknowledge how this new door looks. Really look at it. See the details. Feel it drawing you in. And know that soon you are going to step closer and place your ear next to it. Now do that. In your own pace. Feel the door, how it feels as you begin to listen. And for a moment, I will be quiet so you can hear all what is waiting for you on the other side. Don't you want to open the door and see what's on the other side? Well, if you couldn't wait and already opened it, that's okay. And if you waited, go on now. Open the door, go on now. Explore, see, feel. And step into a life that is wanting to become part of you. See what kind of world is living and breathing for you. Travel in your imagination in a way that feels most natural to you. You can go as you want. You can even fly if you want. There are no rules here other than the ones you choose. Everything you imagine is perfect. And allow that perfection to reveal itself to you. Also, become aware of the different kinds of sounds you can hear. Sounds that may lift your mood in ways you didn't expect. And I don't know what makes you smile, but maybe you can find it here. Now, somewhere in this place, there is a golden path. Maybe it is above you, below you, behind you, or right in front of you. Find it. And begin to move. toward it. Feel how fresh the air is as you go. And as you travel along this golden path, there is something waiting for you at the end of it. A closed treasure box. So go there now. You may already see it. And as you approach it, notice how it looks. Go closer. Look at it. Touch it. Feel how it feels. Feel its magnificent power. But notice it is locked. And the lock has numbers on it. Only you know the correct combination. But before you open it, take a moment. Look at the numbers that you chose. What do they mean to you? Why are they important? Why are they yours? Now, enter the correct combination. Open the lock and slowly open the box. Inside there is something for you. Take it. First, notice what it is, how it looks, how it feels. But don't be fooled by its appearance. Because there is something more, something deeper. There is kind of magic in it. And as you hold it, it begins to change. It starts to melt into your body, integrating itself into you. And as it does, it carries a message for you. One that is only yours only. Like a code that becomes part of your being. And the intention behind it is only this: to bring the highest good for all, and to make your life even more amazing than it already is. Maybe you can clearly see the code. Maybe you can hear it. Or maybe it is simply a feeling. Whatever it is yours now. Let it integrate. Because you are worthy. Of more than you once believed. And that belief is now changing, expanding, leveling up more and more. You are more. More important than you once thought. Because you are the one, the chosen one, the only one who can experience this moment right now, here. There is no one else who sees exactly what you see, feels exactly what you feel, experiences exactly what you experience. So how could you not be the most important being in your life? Because you are life itself. And there is nothing more valuable than life. And that is what you are. Completely. You are always at the right place at the right time. And so I ask you to be who you are with everything you desire. And allow life to give. Because you are the one. So say to yourself now, I love myself. I am worthy of everything that is good. And this is why, without questioning, I always choose what is good for me. The more I enjoy, the more life I create to enjoy. Finally, I have learned to hold my awareness on what is good, on what expands. I choose life. I choose to live a good life. I choose to live a life that I design for myself to experience. There is nothing else. There is no one else. So I must be the most worthy thing there is now. Before we end this play of consciousness, I want you to repeat this mantra. I am worthy of everything good. I am worthy of luxury. I am worthy of good relationships. I am worthy of pleasant surprises in my life. I don't know what good is going to happen today, but I welcome it and I am grateful for it. Now slowly you can begin to return at your own pace, bringing everything with you. Let your unconscious mind continue the work. And remember this. Everything is working for you. Everything is good for you. This experience has already created change. If we could see your brain right now, we would see new neural pathways forming, making this permanent for your highest good. Now that you have gone through that inner process, this is the perfect moment to do the next part because your system is more open, more receptive, and more ready to take in something new. And this is why I promised you the writing practice at the end of the video. What comes next is not just nice affirmations. These are beliefs you want to write down, repeat, and install intentionally so that what you just loosened inside yourself does not get replaced by the same old programming again. And you can return to this as many times as you want, of course. Because every time you listen, it is different. Because your awareness is different. And each time you go even deeper, you see more. You become, and remember to subscribe to this journey because there is so much more to give if you are willing to receive. Now take your pen and paper or your phone, whatever works for you, but write these down so you can remember them. These are master beliefs to live by. And I'm currently already creating another insight about why you want to remove everything that is negative, limiting, bad, or fearful from your consciousness or awareness. If you are at a point in your life where you are ready to give up suffering, struggling, or anything that creates resistance in your life, you should watch that. I don't know the title yet, but it has something to do with this. What is the most limiting belief that governs all the other limiting beliefs? And when that is removed from your system, you become forever free from all limitations. Search for that video after this writing practice I am giving you. Or send me a message or leave a comment and I will help you find it. So before you watch that video, write these beliefs down and live them. Repeat all of these 6 times a day for 21 days, because this will certainly create new neural pathways inside your brain, and good ones. So here they are. Write these down in this exact order. Write the exact words, because there might be sentences that are structured in a slightly unusual way, but the way they are written is intentional. I have explained this deeper in the Intention Game book and online course. You can find the book at theintentiongame.com. I highly recommend that you read it as soon as possible. And it also has an audio version, not read by me, so there is no accent. Although, honestly, who cares? Also, when you go to the site, you will receive a lot of different bonuses, even though it is an ebook that you can access immediately. You also get access to a platform where everything is organized clearly. And your access is for lifetime. So at least check the page. It will give you more information about what the intention game is all about. Now, let's write the main beliefs that you want to repeat 6 times a day for at least 21 days in a row. The first one is a question. You write down and repeat. Am I aware? Why does everything come from within? The second. First you believe, then you see. The world reveals what you hold to be. Another way of saying this: first I believe and then I see. Reality forms around what's in me. What I accept becomes my truth. What I repeat takes living proof. I choose beliefs that lift me high and watch my world align. The third, I say to my people that you can have what you say, but still some keep saying what they have. I tell my people, you live what you say, yet some keep saying what already is on repeat every day. Fourth, to change the world is to change the word. Remember this quote. Everything is always working out for me, and that's how it needs to be. Now we step up and write real life spells. These are a little longer, but I have written them in a way that you will remember them. There are 3 spells that you want to have in your everyday speech. So here comes the next one. I stand where I'm meant at the moment. That's mine. In the rhythm of life, perfect place, perfect time. Every path that appears is a gift. I can see every moment unfolding is working through me. What I seek is seeking me back, already in motion, already on track. Through time and through space, through unseen design, what is mine is arriving already aligned. The next one. I love who I am. I forgive and release. I am worthy of joy, of growth, and of peace. Just like all others. I know this is true. A beautiful life belongs to me and to you. Goodbye. Take care.